can see the VARTA jump off the board. Actually, the VARTA battery looks pretty nice. Look at this. 3 legs, 3 legs. I mean, you can see that had a bit juice here. Usually the first thing I will check is these 2 traces that goes to the real-time clock. Perfect. I even measured them. No signal loss, no nothing. So usually I will have issues there. Next part is all the legs on the CPU board, especially here on the right side, will have wear and tear from here to the network and to the kickstart. I measured all the legs and we have no issues. The CPU's legs will also go over here, and most of my AMIGA 2000s, this CPU socket I had to replace them. But this one came with this beautiful GVP card. It's on this one right now because this is a design Jan Bilan sent me, open source, so you can put it in your AMIGA 500, 500 Plus. And as you can see, it says connector number 2, connector number 86. And if you look here, it says 86 on the board and 2 on the board. So you will flip it this way, put it in your AMIGA 500. The thing is, the card's legs are golden. This one is clean. Everything is clean. I've cleaned the board, neutralized the board with vinegar, cleaned it again. All the chips are off. The only chip I didn't remove is the Fat Agnes. That's because I have seen other YouTuber friends out there, when they are pulling these out, it snatches off and it makes thick scratches on the chip. And I'm gonna try this. If we have a green screen, I will take it out. If not, I will just let it be in there. I'm just waiting for it to dry out, guys. Isn't it beautiful? All the legs on the chips, they all look beautiful. And I mean, look at here, all the traces. Look at them small traces. I mean, no trouble at all. I think, look at this. Cleaned up perfectly. Only thing I'm concerning about is the connector for the keyboard. Other than that, I think this board will boot up perfectly. And how lucky can I be? I'm so happy with this. Goodbye, VARTA. And later we're gonna try this one, we're gonna try that one, and not this one, because I still don't know what it is. So yeah. Also, the 68000 CPU cleaned up really nice. So let's start populating this beautiful board and check it out together. Okay. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. This AMIGA has not been powered on for 25 years. We're gonna test these boards, we're gonna test the floppy drives, but I have cleaned the board, completely cleaned everything, okay? Neutralized the board completely. Everywhere it got under the sink, it got neutralized. The VARTA battery got removed, and if you look in here, there are just like absolutely no signs from the VARTA battery. It looks like 1990. Really, really love it. The case looks like new. I can't believe this. No rust, no corrosion. Beautiful, beautiful condition. So I took off the, of course, I removed this kickstart switcher thing. I installed the best kickstart in the world, which is kickstart 3.1. No headache, no trouble, no bubble. It's just perfect. This came with 1.3, but it's pretty upgraded now. Of course, this holder for the floppy drive also washed. This whole PSU was under the sink with the beautiful rose smelling soap. Got completely washed because it was dusty. This fan, it turns fine, but it has to be replaced because it's an old fan. Usually I will put in my Logica chip and turn it on for the first time, but as I see no damage from the VARTA battery, and I mean 0 damage from the VARTA battery, and I took off the chips, inserted the chips, washed everything, cleaned everything, no bad traces, no, not. I mean, this Amiga looks like brand new. So 3, 2, 1, let's power it on for the first time after 25 years. This is the boom test. I connected my GoCheck drive. So we're gonna test it for the first time after so many years. And this is the boom test. Come on. Yes. I turned on only the PSU without giving the Amiga power first. It booted up, and I measured it. It booted up, but it needed tick signal. But we have come on, sound. Oh yes. So cool, man. Go home, VARTA. Go home. You didn't have time to destroy this Amiga. Oh, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. We have got crystal clear picture. No vertical stripes, no nothing. Whoa, it's a powerful fan. Whoa, nice. As you can see, I installed a cooler there on top of the Fat Agnes and a cooler on top of Polar also. I mean, why not? Those chips tend to get hot. Let me just... Alright, so yeah, Fat Agnes and Polar, they tend to get hot, but none of the other chips. I mean, the CPU runs cold on these Amigas, and the Kickstarter runs cold, Ramblocks runs cold, Gary's ice cold, Denise a bit hot, but not hot enough to use a to put on a cooler. They cost peanuts, just put it on if you want. Next step will be checking out the drives. Of course, to be able to install the drives, I need to install this metal bracket. This one also washed. It goes on top of this one. I just wanted to see if when I connected everything, will it boot up? The fuse back there, is it blown? But it smells so nice in here. It smells of clean soap, man. Oh, it's so great, man. It's such a great feeling every time you... This Amiga was stored for so many years, 25 years. And as I can see, the owner of this Amiga, you can see 2 floppy drives. Okay, he upgraded with 2.05 Kickstart. He upgraded with this video digitalizer. He had tons of software. He had this hard disk solution. He had this 030 processor with FPU. So we're gonna dig into the hard disk and see what's inside it. I hope the hard disk works, but my main concern is, number one was the VARTA battery, of course. I bought this untested. It's stupid. Never buy an Amiga 2000 untested. Okay, don't do it. unless you have the skills to go in and replace sockets, jump traces and stuff like that, diagnose and repair. If you can't, then don't buy it without testing audio and video, and look at how it looks around the VARTA battery, of course, guys. But this one, I mean, look at the battery. It had leaked on this area, but the base that it leaked was still, the juice was still wet. So it happened newly, and when it's wet, it didn't have the time to go in and destroy all the I mean, how lucky am I? How lucky is this AMIGA 2000? Look at this, man. Everything is just shiny and wow, absolutely wow. I'm geeking out. I'm so sorry, guys, but in 2023, it's not every day you find an AMIGA 2000 in this beautiful condition and without VARTA damage. Absolutely wow. So I want to say thank you for watching this AMIGA 2000 video part 3. On part 4, oh, it smells so good in here. On part 4, we will go in and test these cards, and I hope they work. I mean, it's an old 30 card, and we're gonna test see what's in the hard disk. It's gonna be awesome, guys. So make sure to subscribe.